Hello, everybody, and good afternoon. Today we're going to be talking about Bnext, but of course, before starting our presentation, we wanted to get you a little bit more in the vibes of how successfully has actually Bnext been in the market in Spain specifically. And of course, we're going to do so with our amazing tweets. So, Bnext won the prize for the best app in 2020. Also, they're the first fintech that within just 1 hour managed to close a funding with 1 million euros. Then they're placed in the 39 in the Apple Store regarding the finance sector. And last but not least important, instead most important of them all, is that there's a study that shows that 54% of the customers of neobanks are actually Bnext customers. But then, what is Bnext? Basically, it's an account created for all of those who are not looking for a bank, but quite the opposite. The idea was originated in 2016, where two co-founders basically thought that the world would be a better place where the power of banks would be transferred to their users, meaning their customers. So, who are they? They're the leading mobile-first neobank of Spain, of course similar to traditional banking, but not really a bank, where their aim is basically to democratize access to financial products and revolutionize the way users interact with their finances. Basically, with Bnext, users can do everything they did with a bank, but without having to go to a physical bank. They could create an account within matters of minutes, and also they have an additional option where they can link all of their external accounts within just one app, meaning they could manage all of their finances within just one platform. However, the real innovation lies in the marketplace, something that makes them highlight from all of other neobanks. They, instead of charging huge amounts of commissions to their customers, decided to create a space where they would offer deals and products, a way to pay back their users instead of charging them with anything else.
Okay, so now we are going to analyze the four success factors of Bnext. The first one, easy and technological access. As Sofia said, Bnext users can create the account in matter of minutes and have like all the traditional features of a traditional bank account, but also have external information, external financial information in one single platform. The Bnext card is also free, so they have the same features of a debit and a credit normal card, but also they can exchange money without any commission. And in the security issue, they follow the schemes of Visa card and Red Seas, so this shouldn't be a problem. Marketing, Bnext has three main goals in marketing. They want to, with the social media, create and generate interest about Bnext, about the app. Create a good relationship with the customers, solving any doubts and eventually making customers become promoters of the app, and gain like a good technological position. To do this, they have like a few policies. Like for example, they give users welcome promotions, and they also give users rewards based on a set of points. That this means whenever you buy something with Bnext card, you will have back like a certain amount of points that then you can exchange for discounts.
Another success factor would be the crowdfunding campaign. They carried out an equity crowdfunding campaign where they beat the record in Spain, and they reached the financing of like what the Spanish legislation allows. So yeah. Also, the success of the crowdfunding campaign was due to they started working on the campaign before launching it, and they worked really hard. They explained who they were and what they were doing in public places, and also a key factor was that they had key investors who supported them, and these key investors attracted new investors who weren't really experts on the fintech world. So this was a way of getting finance. Also, the last success factor would be human resources. They have a human resource strategy, which is attracting young talent. And in fact, more than half of the team are under 30 years old. So that's a really young team for a company. And also there's a lot of diversity, which helps them making solutions for their daily, making innovative solutions for their daily challenges.
In this chart, we can see the impressive growth that Bnext users have experienced during the years, starting at like 1,000 the first year after Bnext was created, up to it's more than 400,000 users nowadays at the end of 2019. Now let's talk a bit about our competition. That is a very important factor to analyze in every business. I'm going to explain why is Bnext the most popular neobank used nowadays. Well, something that really attracts people is the fact that they give away €5 for creating just an account in Bnext. This is a real strategy that requires a lot of investment for Bnext, but it really is effective. And these losses that they have will be compensated with an exponential gain in consumption at the end. Another factor that differs from its competition is that that the others do not. The competition does in a lowest quantity. So that's very useful for people who travel abroad and they want to get money out from their bank without paying a lot of money. And it helps them organize whenever they want to get money out. And well, other the exchange rate they use Visa. Although we discovered like 1 week or two ago that they have just changed to MasterCard, so they are not different now, but they used to be. And also the recharge mode, you can do it, the users, by transfer card. And also an aspect that we can improve is the fact that Bnext users are only able to pay without commission for a quantity of €2,000. That is less than its competition, so that's an aspect that we can improve.
So the different values of Bnext are flexibility, because the workers, they have a very flexible schedule, and it's themselves who organize their own duties. And then also they listen to what customers have to say, and then they try to adapt to them. Another value would be creativity, because they try to solve all the problems they have in the more original and different way they can. Simplicity, I think this is the most important, because they are trying to change what banking is, traditional banking, and make it much more simple. As my colleague said, you can even create the account from home, and we don't want, like Bnext doesn't want banking to be a worry for the clients. And then diversity, they have a very inclusive and empowering team, and they always try to listen to each other. And they also listen to the clients and what they have to do. And how do they do this? Well, they have a community where all the clients can pop in the ideas they have, and they are always valued, all of them, to try to improve the product. They also participate in many competitions of startups, and I think this is a very good thing to open to new companies, new firms, and this way they can always keep on learning. So yes, I would say that it includes the values of openness, autonomy, speed, and impact, especially the last one, because
it's had such a success in the financial technology, and would you say that Bnext is the start of a digital banking revolution? Because we kind of thought it is. Thank you very much. If you have any questions.